Today I'd like to show you my 4 beginner-friendly crocheted bags. I think you're going to like them. My name is Lindy and thank you for joining my channel. Welcome or welcome back. For each of these handbag designs I include a free pattern in the tutorials, and I also put in some timestamps if you wish to jump ahead. And have a look at the end of this video at my playlist where I detail my tutorials on each of these handbags. I'd love to hear which one you chose to do. The first of my beginner-friendly bags is this market bag. I actually made 3. I've given the green one away, but they are such fun to make, and I think I'm going to make some more. Don't feel overwhelmed when you look at the bags. If you watch my step-by-step tutorial, you'll see how by going through it in small pieces and understanding each step of the way, you'll actually be able to accomplish these bags, and you'll enjoy doing so. It's one of these patterns which is really easy to follow. It's very simple. It's a mesh stitch, and I also do the wilt in a single crochet. I use quite a rough yarn in this particular bag, which isn't a kind of yarn you'd want to use on a garment, so it was perfect for these, and they're very durable. With summer just around the corner and fresh produce soon to be seen at your local markets, I thought we could make some fun market bags that you can carry your prize produce in. I've made them in different sizes and different colors, and it's your choice as to what you decide to do. I love bright colors, and I love these colors with the fruits and vegetables. This is a really lovely beginner's project because you'll be surprised to hear it only uses 2 stitches, single crochet and chain. And it's also a great project, as I mentioned, to use up your leftover wool, as you won't be needing more than 100 grams of wool per bag. Now we can start the main part of the bag, which I refer to as the mesh. This is a very straightforward stitch using the chain and single crochet stitches. Make 5 chain stitches and connect the next stitch with a single crochet. Continue in this method until you have 19 loops. Every row will have 19 loops. Here we see the green bag with a few rows of loops, and you can see the pattern is starting to form. Continue the rows, and even though there are only 19 in each row, you will see how the mesh fans. You are now ready to start the second wheel. The second beginner-friendly crochet bag is this tote lunch bag. I've crocheted it in tulip granny squares at the front and at the back. It's completely the same in the front and the back. Then I made some side edges and the bottom and the handles. Now I have 2 tutorials attached. The one is how I did the tulip granny squares, and the second tutorial video is how I actually put it together, how I created the bag. I don't want you to feel restricted by the tulip granny squares. If you have another granny square you prefer, you can use those. The idea of these handbag series is that you look at the style and then you adapt it to suit your color scheme and your style. And by doing that, you're actually making your item individual and special. So let's take a look at how I crocheted the granny squares and then made it up into a bag. And as I say, look at my playlist at the end to watch both of these tutorial videos. Today we're going to do a tutorial on how to crochet tulip granny squares. My third beginner-friendly crocheted bag is my Sunburst Granny Square beach bag. Now, I don't have it with me, I've already gifted it, but you can decide on the color scheme. You can do it all in creams or whites or whatever suits you. I bought the imitation wooden handles, but you can actually maybe find a handle that's on an old bag that you're not using, or you could crochet the straps. Again, I have two videos. One is to show you how I made the Sunburst Granny Squares, and the other one, how I put it together in the bag. When I complete my granny squares, I like to block stretch them. So I have this small one, which is very easy for granny squares. And then I also have this larger one, which I also got at a thrift store, which is easy for my larger pieces that I like to block stretch. So you can also buy these online, but have a look at your thrift store and maybe you'll be surprised how many nice things you can find there. As a beginner, you'll find that you're going to learn some more stitches here, which is nice to expand your knowledge on different crochet stitches. So I'm excited to show you how I crocheted and made up my Sunburst Granny Square beach bag. Today I want to show you how I made the Sunburst beach bag ready for summer. On my crocheted granny square tutorial, you will see how I ended the squares at this stage on the fourth round. I like to stretch the squares after each round in order to shape them. I then went on to complete all the squares on the fifth round in white and the sixth round in this lovely bright pink, which became the predominant color of this beach bag. I want to pin these so that these perfectly line up. My fourth beginner-friendly crochet bag is my Sling Promenade bag. I don't have this bag either, as I've gifted it, but I made it up in these beautiful ombre colors. It's 100% acrylic and it's really, really soft. Acrylic is a wonderful yarn to use for accessories as it's very durable and you can wash it. And what's so great about it for a beginner is that you get your colors varying, but you don't have to change the balls of yarn. So that's a good thing to learn. In this particular tutorial, I actually teach you quite a few steps. Please again, don't be overwhelmed by the bag. Just take it step by step. You crochet the bag in a half double crochet and it's all pretty easy in the round. It's not like you have to make any seams. And then you do the straps. And then I show you how to make a buttonhole, which is really easy. You just skip some stitches to make a little hole for the button. And then I lined it with a vintage bandana, which is a lovely way to line a bag and really, really easy. You don't even need a sewing machine. I did it by hand. And into the theme of these variegated lovely yarns, I actually have two more in the same series, which I'm going to create something. I'm just thinking about what to do. So let's take a look at how this beginner-friendly crocheted promenade sling bag comes together. Are you looking for a casual bag to crochet yourself? Not too much time, not too much money, and 2 balls of yarn. I think I might have the answer for you. My easy to crochet boardwalk sling bag. You start the bag at the bottom and then you work in rounds going all the way top. I then added on these straps and this little tag to close it, and I've lined it with a cotton vintage bandana. I think you're going to love it. This is a beginner's project. I use chain stitch, single and double crochet. My name is Lindy and thank you for joining my channel. If you enjoyed this video on my 4 favorite crocheted handbags, please like and subscribe. And if you look at the end of this video, you'll see my playlist with each of these particular handbags in detail. I'd love to hear from you. Take care and bye.